We're into the module lesson and we're mapping and we're learning to create actual maps. And in order to create actual maps, we needed to understand the landforms. So yesterday, in our module lesson books, we drew the volcano and we had the mountains and the valleys and the lakes and the rivers, the estuaries, the peninsulas, islands, plateaus, plains, and we labelled it all. So we can identify the landforms, we know what they look like and how they formed. Then, at Busy Hands time, we created a salt dough model of this two-dimensional map. We created a three-dimensional salt dough model. Today, from the salt dough model, we're going to create a topographic map. You're going to need some sort of string or wool or twine, something that can wrap around your salt dough model. A pair of scissors and some tape, or something that will hold the string in place. This is not a permanent attachment. We're just going to attach strings so I can give you a bird's eye view and show you how we build a topographic map from a bird's eye view. And then at Busy Hands, we'll take all the strings off and we'll paint the salt dough model. So this is temporary. Whatever you stick to it, make sure it can peel off. A topographic map is a map that shows you elevations. It shows you how high or tall something is. So that when you look down at the map and you read the map, by reading the topo lines, you can see in front of me is a hill, or in front of it, even though you're reading a flat map, it'll say there's a hill, then there's going to be plains after the hill, then there's going to be a mountain. I'm going to have to climb over that mountain, and on the other side of that mountain is the town that I want to reach. So how do you, when reading a flat map, know that there's a hill, then some plains, then a mountain, and on the other side of the mountain is a town? How do you know that? They draw these lines on a map, elevation lines to show you heights. And this is how they do it. It's from a bird's eye view. Take a piece of string, go round the very bottom, the base of your mountain. Round the very, very bottom, the base of your mountain. Put the piece of string round the base. Snip it off. Secure it with a tiny bit of tape. Remember, make sure the tape can come off for painting later. There is, let me just check, yep, there's my first ring. When I look down, bird's eye view, when I look down, I can see the first ring on the ground, the base. Now I'd like you to go halfway up the mountain. Another ring, halfway up the mountain. Snip it off and secure it. And then when you've done that, at the very top of the mountain, go round a ring at the very top. I have to just secure this halfway one. Come on, secure. There we go. Around the very, very, very tippy top of the mountain, a little ring. It's quite fiddly. Take your time, don't rush. If I go too fast, you know the drill, just press pause. That won't even secure. Try another bit of tape. How is tape sticking to your salt dough? Mine's having a little bit of trouble sticking. Okay. Now when I look from above, look at that. Camera 2 has got a bird's eye view looking down, and it looks like 3 rings. A big ring, a medium ring, and a little ring. Those are the rings you see on a topo map, showing you that there's a mountain. If you see rings in a circle on a topo map, it's a mountain. Let's do the one next to it actually. We'll do the one next to it. Around the base it goes. Secure it with the tape. Do one at halfway. Some tape ready. It's very fiddly. One at halfway. And then one, of course, at the tippy top. I've just got to secure this halfway one. Jeepers. I need another hand. You've got a spare hand you could lend Fran. Just temporarily, so I can get it round the top. Jump on through the camera. Come and join me in the classroom and give me your spare hand. Round the top. And put on the tape. Now I'm going to look down camera 2. Sure enough, I've got lines, circles, concentric circles showing me where a mountain would be. So I need to do the other landforms. I need to go around my volcano and my plateau and my little tiny volcano on my island. Let's look at what a plateau looks like when you put rings around it. Does a plateau look the same as a mountain? Does a plateau look the same as the mountain? They're quite different. It's not as pointy at the top. It's wider, it's very wide at the base. Very, very wide at the base, and not as pointy at the top. So their rings look different. And they're closer together, they're not as far apart as the mountain. Now if I look down on camera 2, let me see. Yeah, quite different. If you need a bird's eye view, stand up and look straight down. Stand up in your chair and look straight down. In fact, stand on your chair. E tū taoniki, stand on your chair and look straight down at the rings, and you'll see what I'm seeing when I look through camera 2. These rings going around. You just need to keep doing these around all these little forms, because make note of where they go. Tomorrow we're drawing these rings. Tomorrow we're drawing a topographic map of this. Right, that's enough module lesson. You keep chopping, taping, wrapping, and create a topographic map with all the strings in place. And I'll see you for a snack break when you're done. Good luck.